All right, here I am tucked into the corner of the dining room here, but when I look back, I have Megan just kind of fingers just barely touching in this little opening in the wall right here. And originally I had her hands pushed too far through. Go ahead and push them through again, Megan, right there. And this would be a big no-no. And the big no-no is, let me do it again. A big no-no is I'm cutting off her fingers. So, and the reason I have to go this way so far is because when I come out this way, I can see that window back that we had before in the dining room. So I'm moving as much to my left as I can so I don't really see any light coming through here. Then I'm going to ask her, she did. She slid her fingers back just a bit so I can see the tip of the fingers. I do like how she's kind of straddling her arms up and then out to the chair. I think it just makes a really pretty view. Just kind of captures a nice expanse of this space here. Another really interesting feature tucked back in this area, and I'm shooting wide angle lens again, is really the crown work right here in the ceiling. It's just as beautiful. And when I take this photograph, it's complementing her white cream colored gown beautifully because that's about the same color that we have up there. Now again, lighting wise, I have Erin right here to my right. And again, instead of playing around with umbrellas and maybe banging into chandeliers, I'm just letting her take the flash, bang it off of that wall. It's going to come back. Yes, the flashes, or the wall is this kind of a, I don't want to say a mustard color, but kind of a yellow color and so forth. I really don't care what the light looks like. When I look at it here in my viewfinder, it just looks really, really pretty. So I'm not going to deal with it right now or worry about it in Lightroom, and I don't think it's going to take much of an adjustment anyway. So again, we have that large cone of light coming out of Erin's flash, lighting up about a 7-foot area on the wall right there. Soft light source coming back in here. A couple accents from the chandelier kind of just hitting Megan here. And I'm going to turn her head into the light because it's coming from that direction. Chin down just a bit. I'm going to get pretty high here so I can keep my lines parallel with my wide angle lens. I'm going to ask Megan to just relax her left elbow just a bit. Perfect. And I'm going to position her head against the wall, or just bring this finger back a little bit more. Yeah, perfect. Just almost between, and still trying to pick up as much of the top pieces as I can here. Taking several images. Why? Because I'm working at a fairly slow shutter speed, somewhere around a 1/15 of a second. And although I get the benefit of using wide angle lenses, which let me get by with slower shutter speeds because, you know, they're wide angle. If there is a little motion, it's kind of camouflaged with the wide angle lens here. But anyway, just because it works that way. But anyway, when I look at the image, I think there are some great angles. The angles of her arms up to her face, back down to the chair. We got the rectangles behind her. We have even the lines kind of converging with those pieces of wall decor in the back. We got some diagonals there, and we have some other interesting diagonals in the ceiling. So I think it's really a pretty photograph. But having got that, I learned a long time ago from another photographer that once he got something going, he said, explore the pose. So let's go ahead and explore this pose in this location just a little bit more. What's it look like horizontal? Maybe just give that a try here quick. Good. Anyway, I think we got some pretty stuff right here. Again, just whenever you're looking into the room, we looked one way for the groom, we looked the other way for the bride, but in this spot, which seems like it's cramped and everything else, but we really got some neat design lines happening in our composition.